It's already been a decade since Glee wrapped, but the show remains forever etched in our hearts. Where are the Glee stars now? Broadway? Hollywood? Who's got kids and who's totally switched their careers? And do they still keep in touch? Let's find out. Dianna Agron. After taking on the role of the cheerleader Quinn Fabry, Dianna continued to work in the industry. Near the series' end, she starred in Luc Besson's mob comedy The Family, opposite Robert De Niro. Then, she primarily focused on starring in independent films, like Berlin I Love You, where Agron was a co-director, and Acid Man, which she produced.
I really wanted to be involved in a filmmaking process where there was improv at the center of the making of that film.
This year, she also made a guest appearance in the series Dr. Odyssey. Music-wise, Agron has had a repeated singing residency at the Café Carlyle in New York City. The 39-year-old was married to Mumford & Sons musician Winston Marshall. The two reportedly separated in 2020 after 3 years of marriage. Heather Morris. The often clueless Brittany S. Pierce was hilarious and always lovable. A professional dancer, Heather was initially hired on Glee just to teach the cast the choreography.
I moved out to LA. I was dancing at 19 and performing with Beyonce.
But the creators were so charmed by her personality that they wrote her into the show. After Glee wrapped up, Morris competed on Dancing with the Stars. And in 2022, she did pretty well performing in Season 2 of The Masked Dancer, which she actually won. She's also popped up in a few TV shows, including the legal comedy drama So Help Me Todd, and movies like the thriller Fatal Fandom. In her personal life, the 38-year-old seems like a total sweetheart. She married her longtime boyfriend, Taylor Hubble, back in 2015. They reside in Arizona with their 2 sons, Elijah and Owen, who are now 8 and 6. Amber Riley. Mercedes Jones was incredibly talented, and so is the actress behind her. After Glee, Amber proved she's got some serious moves to go along with that amazing voice. She's the winning celebrity of Season 17 of Dancing with the Stars. Next up, she absolutely slayed as Effie White in the West End production of Dreamgirls. In 2017, she won the Laurence Olivier Award for that, which is like the Tony Award, but in the UK. Riley has also been doing more TV and film work. You might have seen her in the movie Single Black Female and its sequels. Plus, 2 years ago, she took home the Golden Mask Trophy. On a more personal note, in 2022, Amber announced a split from then-fiancé Deshaun Black. However, the 39-year-old since shared that the breakup won't stop her from finding love. Riley also confirmed that she has a new boyfriend, but didn't reveal his name. Before we go on, please hit subscribe and stay tuned for more celeb stories. Now let's check on some handsome guys. Darren Criss. The role of charismatic Blaine Anderson definitely made him widely known. Beyond the Glee soundtracks, Darren has released his own music, including EPs and singles. He went on to star on Broadway, too. He debuted in How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, as Daniel Radcliffe's replacement. This year, Criss was nominated for a Tony Award for his starring role in Maybe Happy Ending. He also received critical acclaim for his TV work. In 2019, Darren won an Emmy and a Golden Globe as Best Actor in American Crime Story, The Assassination of Gianni Versace.
This is such an honor to be in front of so many incredible people. I feel like I won a fan contest.
Same year, he tied the knot with his long-term girlfriend.
Thank you, Mia, for your undying patience and love that was waiting for me when I got home.
Now they co-own a piano bar in Hollywood and are the happy parents of 2. Their daughter Bluesy Bell was born in 2022, and a son followed 2 years later. The boys got a unique name, Brother Laszlo. Johnathan Groff. Jesse Street James was initially set up as a bit of an antagonist, but he became a bright spot in the Glee universe. Before the show, Johnathan already had a significant career brewing on Broadway. After the series wrapped, he's continued to have a thriving career on stage and screen. Groff became a part of the original cast of the mega-hit Hamilton as King George. On screen, he appeared in shows like Mindhunter and movies such as The Matrix Resurrections and Knock at the Cabin. As for his love life, Johnathan has been dating actor Zachary Quinto and choreographer Corey Baker. But currently he's not dating anyone. And this is how he recently celebrated his 40th birthday.
Leah Michelle asked me to come over to her apartment for breakfast to hang with her baby. So I went over there thinking it was going to be a quiet start to the day, and then I had about 7 of my dearest friends there surprise me and say happy 40th. It was really sweet.
So the actor might be single, but he's never lonely. Chris Colfer. His role as Kurt Hummel is still the standout on Colfer's acting resume. He continued to appear on TV after the series ended, like in Hot in Cleveland and Absolutely Fabulous, the movie. But pretty soon, Chris made an impressive career change. He found his true passion in writing. Colfer penned the Land of Stories series for children and young adults. Now, at 35, he's a New York Times best-selling author.
You've written 19 books?
20.
The recent premiere was 20?
20, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
In his personal life, Chris is in a long-term relationship with Will Sherrod. In 2023, they celebrated their 10-year anniversary and keep going strong as ever. Soon, we'll talk about the biggest star on Glee. But before we go on to Leah Michelle, let's recall the cast members who are not with us anymore. Corey Monteith won our hearts as a lovable jock with a hidden singing talent. His death in 2013 at the age of 31 sent shockwaves through the cast, crew, and fans worldwide. Leah was especially devastated, as the two had been dating.
I just completely broke. Like, I was in a really one-track mind of just like doing my job. It was way too much to try to process.
Corey had been dealing with substance addiction even before his stint on Glee. Unfortunately, he had a relapse and passed away from an accidental overdose. The tragedy struck again in 2018. Mark Salling, who played the troubled Noah Puckerman, took his life at the age of 35. At the time, he was awaiting sentencing for really severe charges and was facing up to 7 years in prison. In 2020, the Glee family mourned the loss of Naya Rivera, who portrayed the sharp-tongued cheerleader Santana Lopez. Naya tragically died at the age of 33 in a drowning accident while boating with her young son. These losses have undoubtedly cast a shadow over the legacy of Glee. They remind us of the personal struggles that can exist even amidst fame and success. And we are moving on to Leah Michelle. The actress actually lived out a total Rachel Berry dream. She became a Broadway star, stepping into the lead role in Funny Girl in 2022. And this fall, Leah will head a new production of the cult favorite musical Chess. Michelle has 4 albums out. Her first one, Louder, did really well, hitting number 4 on the Billboard charts. And this summer, she's going on tour.
I'm doing so it's going to be like my life from when I started working when I was 8 years old. We do like Broadway stuff, and then we go into a little Glee memory lane, and then I'm going to do some songs from my albums also.
Aside from conquering the stage, she popped up in some other TV shows too, like Ryan Murphy's Scream Queens and the sitcom The Mayor. Leah is also an author with 2 books, Brunette Ambition and You First. Journal Your Way to Your Best Life. Her relationships with the Glee cast weren't always sunshine and rainbows. For example, Samantha Ware accused the actress of making her life a living hell on set. Michele later apologized for her behavior. Since the end of the show, she has maintained friendships with many of her former co-stars. This April, Leah reunited with Dianna Agron to support Darren Criss in his Broadway performance of Maybe Happy Ending. And in May, she was spotted with Johnathan Groff at Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter concert. She also remained close with Becca Tobin, Kevin McHale, and Jenna Ushkowitz. The 38-year-old has been married to fashion company co-founder Zandy Reich for 6 years now. They share 2 kids together. A son, Ever Leo, turns 5 this August, and his little sister Emery Saul will be 1 year old the same month. And that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Whose story surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And subscribe to our channel to stay awesome.